new painting project in York is almost complete. The piece draws inspiration from the nature around the city and honors the community's past.
Fox 43's Sydney Nauman spoke to a local artist who is adding his own history to the piece.
When Paul Godfrey gets off work, he usually heads to Mudhook Brewing Company in York. But this week, he's trading his pint for paint.
I think there's a good art community in York, and it's good to keep it going. I think projects like this keep it going and keep people interested.
The project, a giant mural outside Mudhook honoring the community's past.
So it's an interpretation of that historic image of the Cador's Creek. When I thought about, well, who do we see all the time and who do we know is qualified, and it was Paul.
But Godfrey is bringing history to life in more ways than one.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man.
Continuing the painting legacy of his grandfather, William McLaughlin.
I just think it's neat that I used his brushes that he used to paint around the city. He's up on a lift truck painting like windows, the window trim, and I'm using his brushes to paint in the city a little bit different way.
And while Godfrey says he and his grandfather never connected through art,
I just hope he's looking down, thinking as good as brushes are being used, and glad that I'm using them.
this isn't the first piece Godfrey has done on Cherry Lane. He's responsible for a series of smaller designs, including replicated beer labels for Mudhook, which the business hopes will encourage others to do the same.
Public art reduces vandalism. Hopefully Paul shows people this all the time, and it inspires people to do more, and so we see more murals and more public art in the future.
But for Godfrey, the goal is much simpler.
I just hope it brings smiles to people's faces. That's mainly why I do it.
The little pieces of Paul holding on to the history of the community and his own story. Sydney Nauman, Fox 43 News.